Are very smart and they know a good deal when they see it, because if you do orthotics individually from the brand, they can be closer to $34 and change. And if you do the bundled sets where you get a set of two, it's usually 2 in the full length, or you get 2 in the 3/4 length. Only 2 times a year, January and July, do we allow you a bundle where you get 1 of each, 1 set in the full length and 1 set in the 3/4 length. And these are unisex. These are meant for men and women, and we're going to go over the sizing chart in a little bit. But I'll tell you, your price for this bundle is always exceptional, and that's why these are popular when we have them on. $49.50 for the set of 2, and your shipping is included. So, Liam, I think the first thing we need to do is talk about sizing, so we already know how we want to order these.
Yeah, so these are sized from extra small through to extra large. So unisex sizing, all you need to do is work out what your size bracket is for women's or men's, and then go across to that Vionic sizing. So for example, if you're a women's size 7, you'd be a small. If you're a men's size 10.5, you'd be a large. So it's as simple as that to sort of go through. If you sit, especially, or sorry, for the full length, I should say, if you sit at the upper end of that size curve, so if you, for example, are a size 10 and you've got to buy the large, you can trim that down a little bit.
Okay.
Around the top, around that toe area. There are some little trim lines just over the top here, which you just trim those down and they'll fit in beautifully for you.
Love that. So now that we know how to fit our sizes, I will tell you the extra small and the extra large are the most limited out of all of the sizes that are available. So since we're getting both the full size and we're also getting a pair in the 3/4 size, which one do you want to start with and what kind of shoes they wear?
So we can start with the 3/4 length. So the 3/4 length, ideal for footwear without a removable insole or with a really shallow toe box. So that's really sort of the best sort of way. The full length, best suited for styles with a removable insole.
Okay, so like your sneakers you were talking about earlier where the whole piece came out, you put the full length ones in
Exactly right, yeah. So, and you know, the 3/4 length, this is still going to provide you with exactly the same support because we're talking about this rear foot support. So you've still got that great arch support and that nice deep heel cup. And I actually love the 3/4 length because it's actually, this is actually the very first product that Phil Vasili ever took to retail.
Is that right?
This 3/4 length, the 3/4 length orthotic there. So that's the very first product that we took as Orthoheel as it was back then.
The original.
Back into retail there. And then that sort of brought into the full length, which then morphed into the sandals and flip-flops, which is a funny story because the flip-flops started because one of Phil's mates loved these so much, he actually glued them to the top of his flip-flops.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and said, "Hey, Phil, here's an idea." And Phil went, "You're not wrong."
You're not. That's great. You're not wrong. Yeah, I love that response.
That's right. But here's a great example. Super easy to use. So this is a great example of a style that would be ideal for the 3/4 length. You can see it's very, very shallow there in the toe box, and it doesn't have a removable insole. So really low profile. You slip this in, and away you go. And a lot of people will ask me, won't the 3/4 length, won't it slip around? But you can see that it's just sitting there in the arch. And I'll jiggle that around and it's not going anywhere.
Well, and I'll tell you too that the heel cup that you get in these is nice and deep, and it's carved out so that your heel really sits in here. When you get your foot into that shoe, look at how deep that heel cup is right there. That is holding your foot in place so that orthotic technology is always supporting in the right place and it will never float around your shoe.
That's right, and that orthotic's actually made from EVA. Now, EVA is what they use in the midsoles of a lot of those high-end running shoes. So you're getting that structure and support as well as that cushioning.
So light, but also firm, really firm.
Really lightweight, yeah. So, and here's a great example of something that you can use in with the full-length insert. So this is, again, just a nice casual slip-on shoe. If I remove this insert, and first of all, I just want to show you this. That's what I just removed from the insert. So something completely flat, offering no support. By contrast, there's what you're getting with the Orthoheel insert there. So you can remove that, pop the Orthoheel insert in there.
And it's like a whole other
and there you've got that full-length orthotic in there. So that's going to give you that same podiatrist design technology you've come to know and love with Vionic, but in your shoes that you have at home that aren't Vionic. A great way to try it. Look, if you've been sitting on the fence about Vionic, you don't want to invest in a pair of shoes, try these out. Try these in the shoes that you've got at home. Or even, as I said, for the man in your life, we don't have a big range of men's styles. There are some pretty cool ones coming out about halfway through the year.
Okay.
But there's not a great range of men's styles for Vionic, and not a wide range, I should say. So this is a great option for the man in your life as well.
So I want to remind you, as we're walking over to Stacy Ann, that we have very limited availability on this. We only offer this bundle in January, and then it goes away. and then it'll pop back in July. So if you miss out on the bundle chance to do it here, where usually the bundles of 2 are $66 or $68, and you can only get the one kind, here you're getting one of each, one of the full and then one of the 3/4 length. Everybody is really smart who's doing this. And how many, Jason, did you say are gone? 2,700 just today. So that all being said, we're going to show you, we've been showing Stacy Ann with the shoes, but now we're going to show you how this can actually change your alignment with just the orthotic.
That's right. I've actually got a very quick question. You're not the lady who wrote in with 33 pairs of Vionic.
Maybe that was you. Then I need to see your closet.
I will show you it.
But let's have a look at Stacy Ann on the hard, flat, unnatural surface. Look at that misalignment there because there's no support underneath the foot. And I love to do this demonstration just with the 3/4 length. So just with this little or 3/4 insert here, let me slip it underneath Stacy Ann's foot. And there we see the difference. What a dramatic difference that makes just with that little 3/4 insert.
Right.
You can see now it's just brought that foot back a lot closer to being into its natural alignment. And I'll take you out of that, Stacy, and I'll turn your foot to the side. And there you can see the line that we've drawn along the arch there, how close it is to the ground, how it's quite flat. Now let's see the difference in that line when I slip this full length orthotic underneath it. Now you can see how it's lifted.
Huge
so instead of that
difference.
foot rolling over to try and meet the ground's now coming up to meet the foot. So that's the difference that this podiatrist design technology will make underneath the foot. So these orthotic inserts are going to be great for the everyday shoes that you have at home that aren't bionic.
Right.
As I said, we might not even make shoes that are in a category that you like at the moment. This is a great way to experience that support.
Yeah, the support, the comfort, the change. There really is truly such a difference. So we do suggest if you're trying these for the very first time or you're gifting them to somebody, maybe the gentleman in your life and he's trying the technology for the first time, slip them in the shoes and then just wear them inside the house for like 20 minutes just to see what they feel like. Because when your feet are properly aligned, feet are very complex. Think about all the muscles and all the bones just in your feet alone that now we're sitting in slightly a different place. They feel better, but it's different. They all are attached to these other things in your ankles, your legs, and everything else. And so for me, I mean, the difference was immediate when I first tried my very first pair of shoes, or in this case, it would be the orthotics. And it just gets better and better with wear. So you need to remember how to size because these are for both men and women. So
That's right.
we just have to find our shoe size on the chart, right?
Exactly right. So the inserts are sized from extra small through to extra large. So just work out what your size bracket is and go across to that sizing. So a women's size 9 will be a medium, a men's size 12 will be an extra large. So as simple as that. If you've missed that, this is going to be on QVC.com as well.
So we only do this during the months of January and July. If you did just the set of 2 3/4 length, that would be $66. If you did the set of 2 of the full length, it would be $68. Or get the one of each while we do it this month for $49.50. It's a great way to try them on QVC.com. But we are 5 minutes away from another look at our today's special value with over 41